Oh, perfect.
Good morning, everyone. This is a special meeting of special session of the Yuma County Board of Equalization. This is November 16, 2018. This is 9 a.m. Board members will either attend in person or by phone. Supervisor Simmons is not calling in. Okay, so let's start with the agenda. This was a call to order. We'll please have the Pledge of Allegiance. Supervisor McLeod, would you please lead us in the pledge?
Sure. Please join me.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I know. My first comment is not going to be really positive. Where's the coffee? I mean, I know it's a special session, but I came in here without my cup.
Here, you want some vanilla?
No. I can handle this, I think.
Skinny vanilla.
It's just that I'm sorry if I'm, a little snarky.
Where's the tea?
All right.
I get that. I understand.
First of all, we need to have a call to the public, which is the call to the public is to be held for the public's benefit to allow individuals to address issues within the board's jurisdiction. Board members may not discuss items that are not specifically identified on the agenda. Therefore, pursuant to Arizona revised statutes, action taken as a result of public comment will be limited to directing staff to study the matter, responding to criticism, or scheduling the matter for further discussion or a decision at a future date. Is there anyone in the public that wants to address the board on an item that is not in the agenda? No, we do this just to make sure. We move on then to the consent calendar, and the following items on the consent calendar will be considered as a group and acted upon by one motion to accept the notices of decision agreed upon by the petitioners and the Yuma County Assessor, with no separate discussion, unless a board member so requests. In that event, the item will be removed from the consent calendar for separate discussion and action. Before we start discussion, we have 4 items for consent. Do we need to pull any of them? Everybody came to an agreement? All right, so I'll entertain a motion from the board to approve the consent items as presented.
So moved.
Second.
There's a motion and a second to approve the consent items as presented. Items 1, 2, 3, 4. Any discussion? Anything you want to say?
Mr. Chairman, members of the board, just real quickly, as you know, this is kind of like you have 2 sessions of the Board of Equalization. This year you did not have a first session because we didn't have any appeals that came to you in that session. This is from our second session of the year, what we call the supplementals. And these are people that had new construction on their property or a change in use or something like that that caused them to be revalued for the 2019 tax year. So these are all people that, as part of the process though, when somebody appeals that supplemental, it comes directly to you. There's no appeal to the assessor first and a chance for us to get things out of the way before that. This is a very short time schedule on this process. So these appeals come directly to you as the Board of Equalization. As soon as we get notified that an appeal has been filed, the clerk notifies us and then we work with the property owner to resolve whatever issue that there is. And that's what we've done here. We've spoken with every one of these property owners and have come up with an agreed upon value for their property. So that's why all of these are on the consent calendar.
All right.
Well, I, for one, appreciate that you were able to do that.
Yeah. It's always nice that, at the end of the day, we all come to terms with some sort of an agreement that we may not leave everybody happy. At least it's an agreement of sorts. Anybody else? Any discussion? I'll entertain a motion now. Oh, wait a minute. I'll entertain a vote now. All those in favor of the vote of a vote on the motion signify by stating aye.
Aye.
Anybody opposed? Motion carries unanimously.
Chairman, thank you. And I want to also thank my staff for working with the people there and to get everything ready for this hearing. So.
All right. So would you like to name him? Would you like to name him? We got a little bit of time.
Let me have them introduce themselves.
We want your social security number and your checking account number.
You're going to lose out on that one.
God damn.
Chairman Reyes, members of the board, my name is Scott Willen. I'm an appraiser 2 of the Yuma County Assessor's Office. I am the one that was doing the property on the Adobe Ridge.
Good,
Great.
thank you.
Well, I'm glad you were able to work it out. Thank you.
Thank you.
You get to practice in case, just in case.
Chairman Reyes, members of the board, I'm Haroline Stamp. I'm the lead appraiser, and I worked with Scott on doing the Clark petition.
Thank you.
Chairman Reyes, members of the board, Sean Soper, lead appraiser, West County.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Like the haircut.
Tony Reyes and members of the board, my name is Victor. I'm a field data specialist, and I work with Sean to get an agreement with those properties.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You do this in a group setting, a group setting with every individual.
Chairman Reyes and members of the board, my name is Rudy Baker, and I am a field data specialist working under Sean, and we're here observing today, trying to figure all this out for the first time.
Thank you.
Okay, good.
Next time, have a 5-minute speech prepared, okay?
Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. We do have a few new staff members. Victor and Rudy have only been with us for a short period of time. But Haroline and Sean were recently promoted, during this past year to lead appraiser. And so we're kind of getting some things done over there finally, so.
Good.
All right.
Well, thank you. Thank you. Thank everybody for the work. It's, the better you do your job, the less we have to do here. Thank you very much.
Plan.
All right. Thanks.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
There being no other businesses to attend to, I don't think. There's no announcements. This concludes the meeting. Thank you very much, and go have breakfast.